Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo for the month of July, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Hermit, Major Arcana 4, Virgo. What's coming towards you? The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and your outcome is Justice, Major Arcana 4, Libra. Okay, Leo, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Hermit, and the Hermit is about sacred knowledge and wisdom that you carry inside of you. It is also contemplation or deep introspection. What's coming towards you is weighing up your options, pros and cons to a situation. Should you go left or should you go right? Or write down the pros, write down the cons. If there's more pros, proceed forward. If there's more cons, scrap it, let it go. I'm also getting doing something quiet, or there is something about a healing and guidance. You're being protected or watched over by a loved one, a passed on loved one. Or this is about you are packed with knowledge and wisdom and you need to share this, vocalize this, put this out into the world. What is this, Hermit? This is also withdrawn energy, and say no when you mean no and say yes when you mean yes. Because the Seven of Wands could be drawing a line in the sand and advocating or standing up for yourself. Or there is something about advocating for a cause, a purpose. There is also some kind of contract. And the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Something about boundaries, establishing better boundaries. And I'm also getting a defensive type of an energy. You could be dealing with somebody who keeps shrugging things off or running away, or there is something about deflect. Like keeps deflecting some kind of tough conversation. I'm also getting an energy here. It's like you're in the same energy as this other person. I'm also getting if anybody has ghosted you or ran away from some kind of tough conversation or circumstance. This is about you being like, fine, I'm just going to handle something myself. Okay, what is this Two of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles is the slippery slope. It's my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Or needing to lighten your agenda so that you feel when there is some kind of spontaneous invitation that you can actually attend. So pros and cons. Things are up in the air. I'm also getting a stubborn energy of both you and this other person, and it's over some kind of contract. Like you can't make a decision. Feels like you're butting heads with another individual. And the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the King of Pentacles is, you know, having your cake and eating it too. This is also needing to balance some kind of budget. I'm also getting something about self-made, self-educated, an entrepreneur, businessman, or crunching the numbers. And this is also being caught off guard or by surprise. Are you playing the offense or the defense? I'm also getting reactive versus proactive. So proactive is definitely going to gain you an advantage. What is this Seven of Wands in your focus? Obligations versus priorities. I feel like you need to prioritize one or two things, and the rest is one big old obligation. And distractions. I also feel like people are distracting you, or this individual is just as stubborn. Like you can't meet eye to eye with this individual. You can't come to some kind of conclusion. There's always a solution and conclusion to a problem that you're having, but there is something about juggling around finances or mixed signals, mixed messages. King of Pentacles can also be somebody who is an investor or an opportunist. So somebody looking for an opportune moment, but it is about like materialism, materialistic. Somebody here could also be very heavily materialistic. And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like there is something about ice and ice. Not talking and not talking. And what you resist persists. What this person is resisting is going to persist. There is something about like a job situation. This could also be something fluctuating in mood. There also could be some kind of message, text message, because it says breaking news. But the Four Swords is healing, rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. Also get like, take a few days to yourself to regroup. Not talking, not talking. Four of Cups in the blocked and challenged position. Four of Cups is crying over spilled milk. It is also loss, hurt, regret, resentment, or bored, discontent, disappointment, and dissatisfaction in some kind of partnership, relationship, job situation, and nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody has their dukes up right now, ready for a fist fight. Ready for a fight. Are we going to play nice? This is also distractions, comparing your life to another person's life, or this person's comparing their life to another individual's life. It is also something about the milk has expired. It means you've overstayed, overextended, and overgave to some kind of person or situation, circumstance. And here it's like withdraw, withdraw. What is this Four of Cups? This is also my complainer card. My negative Nancy, my Debbie Downer, somebody constantly complaining. So no matter what you do for this individual, this boss, this situation, there is always complaining. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Purification and purity. This is also something about death, sex, taxes. This could be due to your taxes. The Giver. Have you been the one giving a lot? Or it's like giver. Like let's give her. Like let's give it our all. This is also balancing karma. This can also be a karmic. Death card. This can be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to go with the flow. But this is emotionally detached. And the Death card is change, transition, transformation. Something has to change here. But I just feel like you're mirroring this other individual. So what they're giving to you, you're getting back. It's almost like a mirroring effect. But the purity, this is also like something's dead. It's done. Like no one wants to drink curdled milk. Justice, karma, cause and effect. Actions always have consequences. But there is something about catching you off guard or by surprise. Breaking news. Or break the silence. Why the silent treatment? Justice is also about contracts, getting out of a contract, but you're butting heads with another individual. It almost feels like you can't negotiate with this person. Like they want way more than what you're giving or whatever, you know what I mean? What is this, Justice? And the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And Justice is about equilibrium or finding a nice balance. And an investment. Who should I invest in? What is worth my time investing in? Should I scrap this idea? Is this worth my time and energy to invest in this situation, to renegotiate with this person? Nobody's budging here. Also, there could be something about a budget. like money and finances, like both you need to talk about some kind of financial situation, whether you're getting out a contract or renegotiation. And when I get a lot of sevens in the reading, sevens are to focus on what Leo's doing, on what the Leo wants to do, where you're going, what makes you happy, and less on what other people want for you or projecting onto you. Blocking healing, blocking healing. Okay, so where can healing begin? What is this Hermit and Seven of Wands? Something's got to change here, and it's in the blocked and challenged position. Both people have their dukes up. It's renegotiating in some kind of contract or circumstance. That can also be, let's just say, you live somewhere and then your lease is up and your person that owns the home is like, okay, I want this. And you're like, you need to go back and negotiate, renegotiate, but nobody's budging here. So then there's no change. Okay, what you resist persists. Someone's got to give here. What is this Hermit and Seven of Wands? Somebody running away from tough conversations, but so are you. It's like nobody wants to talk about this, but it's like we need to. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. While the King of Wands is typical court card for Leo, and that's about you being a motivator or an inspiration, or something about CEO, bossing up. And this is also a CEO. So this could be between two masculine energies, butting heads at business, career. But, you know, with that King of Wands is a go-getter, an action taker. You're a natural at this. Something comes natural to you. But placing healthy boundaries. Say yes when you mean yes and say no when you mean no. And reprioritizing Leo. What is this Two of Pentacles and King of Pentacles then? Passion, attraction. And the Two of Pentacles. Things are just going back and forth, back and forth. It's like a seesaw. Also, if you're a workaholic and this person's a workaholic, or something about materialism, materialistic, something here is out of whack. And this could also be a hormonal thing. Like, how can I get back into balance? What is this Seven of Wands and Four of Cups? See, yeah, what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. It's just going around in circles. Seven of Wands. Block. Putting somebody on ice. And the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. See, there's two people on two different ends. So it almost feels like a back and forth situation. So two people on this side, two people on that side, you're butting heads. It is also about conflict or insecurities or drama, conflict, arguments, fighting, tension in some kind of work situation, a friendship. You know, this could also be same-sex relationship or business partner. Who wants to be right and who wants to be happy? Because the Five of Wands is Leo energies. The Seven of Wands is Leo energy. 10 of Wands, one-sided situation. So somebody here deems it as one-sided. It is also frustration and burnout and carrying extra responsibilities, extra duties that are not yours to carry. Can you vocalize this? What is this Four of Cups and Death card? Don't get distracted on changing something. There's a change here. You want some kind of investment to change. You've been the giver. How can you be the receiver? Judgment. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Judgment is about reconciling differences. It means surrender and let go of what you're gripping and holding on to. It means the milk has expired, the milk has curdled, you don't want to be here anymore, you don't even like it, whatever this is, a job situation, a friendship, whatever. And this is also higher calling. You have a bigger purpose, or you need to express your truth. This is also the phoenix rising above the ashes, coming out of a situation more powerful, more stronger, more braver than you ever thought possible. But surrendering of what is disappointing you. Rather than complaining that this is disappointing to you, just act. Your actions are louder than anything else right now. The giver. And then the investment. You're like, I put too much into this investment. I'm not losing out on this investment. Again, there's still like this and that tit for tat going on here. This can also be like buying a piece of the company, but they're still like renegotiating back and forth, back and forth. Nobody can make a, decision here. And the Tower. Wow. Well, you're going to blow up that investment. Some kind of investment here. It's like, here is your wake-up call. This is also a tower, a huge realization, revelation, and dismantle. And dismantling anything that is built on a faulty, fake foundation or a quagmire. It means it's a sinkhole. Or some kind of investment here. This can also be some kind of like shocking good investment coming down the pipe for you, right? Now there's conflict and competition. So let's put shady pines here. If anything was shady or done shady behind your back, don't sit and marinate in this disappointment. The Moon. Stay calm in the times of uncertainty. This is also, Leo, get out of your comfort zone. Everything you want, dream of, and desire is doing somewhere or going somewhere or being somewhere you've never gone before. Everything you want, dream of, and desire is out there. Also, Moon card, ill health, mental health, deceptive behavior. There's something about this investment that's off. Okay, Justice and Tower. And the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Ugh. And the Five of Pentacles is feeling alone. Feeling not supported in some kind of circumstance or investment. Five of Pentacles is also staying in investment because there's codependency. Whatever this investment is, it's actually making you sick or even draining your finances, draining your energy, draining your money. Healing can now begin. The Magician. Simplicity. It means anything complex must go. I feel like you're on the edge of your seat, like last straw. Or maybe that this is the straw that broke the camel's back. And then again, more fives. So more repeating cards. Something has ended here, but releasing and letting go of blame, shame, guilt, or, feeling let down after let down after let down from this person or this job situation. And also pay attention to your health here. This can also be about your health benefits or something about a drainage. This person could also struggle really bad with mental health, ill health, and it might not be your burden. Shocking investment here, information. What is all this information coming out? Yeah, like an environment, a place, a situation, a job, a person is making you like sick to your stomach. You got to get out of this investment. Balancing out karma. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. You have double Taurus here, Libra. You have triple Taurus and Libra, Scorpio. Breaking the rules. I'm also right here, there's another 5. So 3 5s. The Hierophant is commitment, connection. It is also, government, federal. Something about insurance. Private insurance, or getting out of a contract that makes you feel empty. This can be any kind of contract. So let's just say you and your cousin own a place together. You're going back and forth, like nothing is getting resolved here. That's what this feels like. Nobody's talking about it. And this is also about a group, club, organization, teacher, student learning, or abuse of power, abuse of structure. I'm also getting somebody who is falling into like religious beliefs or religion. This person is feeding into scarcity. That's how they get into cults, right? Two of Wands. Make a new plan. Planning something out. But I still think that this investment, I feel like it's going to suck the life out of you if you don't get out of it. And it could be even a lease. Like, let's just say you bought a vehicle and you didn't read the fine print and you're like, wow, look at all these clause, like, you know, trying to get out of an investment. Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to the signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Also look up the word vigilance, because when I looked it up, I was quite surprised, actually. I thought I knew what it meant, but look it up if you're curious. Shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So what is the truth? Also, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm thinking it might be a Taurus as well. Condor, you are too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Yeah, take a step back, reflect, so then you can make a better move here. This is like getting out of some kind of contract, but there's something about emptiness, or, you know, being in a relationship, but it was empty. Meerkat, get support from trusted groups of like-minded friends right here. So you do have support. This could be, you know, a group, club, organization. Just don't fall into any kind of like, you know, religion that pulls you in when you're at your worst, because that's where they get you. Right? They feed on the weak. And it says, keep up the good work. And see how it's like the arrow? The arrow is pointing forward. Let your confidence shine. I just feel like boundaries is #1 priority right now. And crunching the numbers. You are always the best. Make your dreams happen. Some of you work with sick people, or maybe invest in something to do like government, federal, but it's not you anymore. I'm also getting like insurance, like didn't want to pay you or something like that. Or maybe there also is, let's just say like somebody who was going to school or something, their benefits are being cut off or something like that. That's what this feels like. Dogs, getting together with friends. Let your friends help you. Frying pan, troubles and accusations. This is pointing the finger. This is the tit for tat, the back and forth stuff that keeps going on between you and this other individual. And that's why nothing is getting resolved. Troubles and accusations, it means that you could be projecting onto this person and being like, the reason why I'm broke is because of you. But really, it takes two to tango. This is also accusing your business partner of like stealing money when they're actually not stealing money. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So why force it? So you have a jackarse, you got a donkey around you. This person is just going to keep leading you on and leading you on and leading you on and promising you things. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I just feel like you have met your match of this person is doing exactly of what they're doing to you and vice versa. It's something mirroring back to you. So how can we both overcome this? But someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Somebody here, you can't change their mind. They are. It's almost like you can't change a leopard's stripes or whatever. You know how I always butcher things here, but butcher sayings, but you know what I mean. Flowers, happiness, that's what you want. Stop and smell the flowers. And sun, happiness and well-being. Doors, opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah, you have bigger fish to fry, especially with judgment being in the blocked and challenged position. It means take the pressure off yourself, be more kind, gentle, and sensitive, of like letting something really die out and go. And also with the judgment, it's like stop judging yourself so harshly. Or if somebody is heavily harsh judgmental towards you, that is their opinion on you of what they think of you is none of your business. And this judgment is surrendering something to a bigger calling. You have a bigger calling out there. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.